Hi, I'm Dan Aubuchon, and welcome back to the Joy of Tennis Teaching. Found a fascinating article in this month's Advantage magazine, the magazine for the Racket Sports Professionals Association. It was written about the fact that a couple of months ago, there were 2 weeks where there was not a single one-hand backhand in the men's top 10 tennis in the world. And that there was a lot of talk saying this was a direct indication of how the two-hand backhand is a far superior shot. I had an argument with this about one of our viewers, Mr. Phil Azar, a brilliant coach, but I still disagree with Phil. He feels that the two-hand is far superior in every way, and I think there's still room for the one-hand backhand. This author of this article made a real interesting point. He said that same week that there was no one-hand backhands, there were also no lefties. So the top 10 is not an indication that righties are far superior. It's just a representation factor. And if you look at the top juniors in the world and the top college players, there are virtually no one-hand backhand players playing at that part. So if there are no players at that level, you think there would be no players at the professional level. And at the time of this author's writing, there are actually 11 men in the top 100 with one-hand backhands and 3 women. And where there was only 1 in all the juniors in college tennis and 0 women. So the author's point was that as time goes on, it's not scientifically based, the fact that it's more just like anecdotal, and it's more, that's just what coaches are teaching. And this has been my crusade, and it's my point here on this platform. Please learn how to teach the one-hand backhand. Give your students a choice. At some point. If you prefer the two-hand backhand, that's fine, but give your students the choice. It's their game. And I think especially when you're dealing with adult recreational players, the one-hand backhand has many, many advantages. So it's an interesting debate, and sadly, I agree with the author's final note is that if coaches forget how to teach the one-hand backhand, it will be eliminated from the game, but not because it should.